all to this varsity basketball game at Abraham Lincoln High School, Coney Island. This is going to be an exciting one. Seems like everyone in Coney Island and beyond has been waiting for this game because they are all here. The rafters are full, the bleachers are full. South Shore is here, Lincoln is dressed to impress and ready for all that mess. We've even got the cheerleaders all dressed up and ready to go. This is going to be an exciting one. I am joined with my man, the man, Leo. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
All right. And we are about to get started on this jump ball. Looking for my roster. Make sure I get all these names right. So jumping for Lincoln, number 13. And it looks like South Shore's ball. Number 11 with that shot, and it's good. South Shore comes out shooting. That was Alexander Crone. And we're bringing it down. And it's a nice open shot. It's no good, but it's a shot that I'll take every time. Oh, and Lincoln with the steal off to the races on a wayward pass. And it looks like we're going to get some whistles. Numbers. So we're waiting to find out who's in possession. Looks like it's going to be a timeout call early on. Lincoln already down by 3. But what a crowd, man. You can feel the energy buzzing in here. Thank goodness these mics are cardioid mics. That means they keep a nice tight pattern, because if they were wide mics, you would hear all this huge crowd of people here waiting for this first game. Lincoln's back out on the floor, and this is going to be number 4 inbounding it in. You guys bear with me. I'm waiting on a roster that gives me names and numbers. Till then, let's enjoy this game. Getting started, Saba, back to number 4. Back out to Saba. We are passing the ball around a lot more than we were just a second ago. So it looks like that's the adjustment we made. Beautiful pass by Saba. And it's a great putback by number 23. And we're keeping the pressure on. Defenses talking to each other. That's the way I love to see Lincoln play. South Shore moving the ball around a little less than we were. Trying to power in on the center. He kicks it back out to the guard. That's number 11. Alexander kicks it, and there's a foul. Foul on number 4. I don't think we need to play a defense that aggressive now. We can back off just a bit. Let's see what South Shore's got. This is number 3, Dingle. To number 11, little dish pass. Over the top, and it's good. Saba, back to 4, back to 13. He thought it was going to go back to Saba. He did a little in and out. He goes coast to coast, and it's no good. Don't reach there, Saba. He pulls up. 3-point range. We're not getting any box out. They get the offensive rebound. They get another one. But my guy, number 23, down there keeping the pressure up. And if you don't know, those cheerleaders are giving us life right now, keeping our boys motivated. South Shore is looking around. 24 with the ball. That's Alexander.
Turnover.
And it's out on South Shore. Saba with that suffocating defense. Backs number 11, Alexander, right up. Now Saba with the ball, bringing it down. They're doing a lot of great passing. Number 13 in 3-point range. I'm always leery about seeing my center back there in 3-point range.
Yeah. South Shore ball.
My center's playing Novinsky a little bit. I'm going to see if he actually has that shot, because I'd like to see him up underneath the basket more. This is Alexander. And that's a score on South Shore. Saba's bringing it down. That's to Sasto. And then now Solomon has the ball, bringing it down.
Nice.
My boy number 23 with the pull-up, but he gets blocked by number 35. Beautiful pass dish to Anthony, who doesn't finish it off. And it goes out of bounds. Oh, Anthony, I really needed you to finish that one. Beautiful passing by Abraham Lincoln, though. I must say they're sharing the ball in a really creative way, creating easy, low percentage shots for each other. We're trying to do a lot of pull-ups, stop and pops. We're trying to kind of shake it up a little bit, show South Shore that we're not a one-trick pony. We're not going to drive the whole time, nor are we going to shoot the whole time. We've got a couple of different looks on offense, but we've got to get some things to drop. You know, I noticed that we didn't come out with crews starting. Yeah. Certain starters that I expect to see, I didn't see start this game, which I like. That means that South Shore is going to be very surprised when that crew's energy gets on the floor. All right. South Shore is passing that ball around a bit. Number 35 tries to pull up. This is Alexander with the three, and it's good. So I think that we've established that number 11 on South Shore is a shooter. Ethan coming down, passes it to Anthony. Anthony to Saba. Saba with the drive. Nice dish pass to 14. And what a nice play by Abraham Lincoln. Love the way we're moving the ball around. It looks like South Shore is trying to follow suit. Ooh, but we jumped a little too early. That was a beautiful pause on number 24 for South Shore to get that to drop. Ooh. What was that call, Leo?
It's a travel.
Ooh. Are we out here walking? That's one of those calls that when you see it, you want to roll your eyes until you almost fall asleep. You're so annoyed. All right. This is Alexander with the shot. And if we haven't realized it, Alexander's a shooter, and we need to get somebody on him. This is Ethan bringing it down. Broken up a little bit by Alexander. Number 4 now. Playing defense. I wish you would have went for an offensive foul there. Stop moving your feet. Let him bump you. But all right. Saba's down with the ball. Number 4 is bringing it down. That's a Johnny. Out to Anthony. Ooh. And it's no good, but number 14, my man, the man, Nazir, puts it right back. Nice job, Nazir. Looks like they're going with the triangle defense. You'll notice as they go down, there's a triangle there. Oh, and they're putting the defense on this guy. Kicks back out to the shooter. He dips it. Check that shooter, gentlemen. Number 35, blocked by Anthony. Yeah, and it goes right into Sasto's hands. Nice job.
Look up.
He poked it. He poked it. Are they going to let it roll? They're going to let it roll, and it's going to be Lincoln's ball. Oh, yeah. Y'all hear those cheerleaders using their cheer voice. I did an excellent interview with the cheerleading coaches this week, and they explained some really, really cool concepts about cheerleading that I can't wait for you guys to learn about when we release that interview. But what you're hearing right now is called the cheer voice, and they got this gym rumbling.
Boy.
Gotta love the cheerleaders. Looking great this year. They just got their brand new uniforms for this game. The sweaters look great. The pom-poms look great. We are running on all cylinders here at Abraham Lincoln today. All right, we're coming out this timeout. 2 players to pay attention to on the floor. Number 14, Nazir, and number 23. And that's Ethan. Love the way these guys play. Saba's also a really great player. Number 4 with the ball, almost carried there a little bit. Saba caught that wayward pass, and it doesn't fall, but he fights for that rebound. He doesn't get it, but I love the fighting energy. Woo, Nazir tried to seriously block that. Alexander back with the ball. South Shore picks up that offensive rebound, resets, and trying to figure it out. They go right down the middle with a quick pass, and it looks like it's a foul on number 14, Nazir. And we are setting up for a foul shot. This is number 24 for South Shore, shooting 2. Ba. First one was a miss. We have held them down to no score for the last minute. That scoreboard hasn't moved for either team. Anthony with the rebound. A little bit of a fake pass there. Ooh, nice dribble. Nazir with the ball, brings a floater right down the gullet, and it doesn't drop. And we're going back the other way. Alexander bringing it down. Ooh, he's got a wide open one in the corner. He misses it. Ethan tries to pick it up, and he does. Passes it to Saba. Saba's off to the races, and he gets the easy layup. Nice job, Saba. Now Alexander's calling his players down to go down.
Watch the corner.
Number 24.
Good defense.
Ooh. That was a hard one, but he lets it drop anyway. Saba's bringing it down, looking around. He's driving.
It's a foul.
And it's a foul. White ball on 24. That's a foul on Ibrahim Ba. Number 34 for Abraham Lincoln just checked in. That's Denzel. Now Ethan with the ball, looking around. Love Ethan's energy. Denzel back to Saba. Hits a Nazir. Over to Ethan with a little fake. He gets past his defender and a beautiful layup. Nice job, Ethan. I told you, look out for that kid. Alexander looking around, passes it to 3 on South Shore. South Shore to 4. And this is Ba gets stripped. But there's a call.
Push.
And it's a push on South Shore, and it's going to be white ball. Coach Zay is clearly happy with that call. Ajani with the inbound. Out to Saba. Back to Ajani. Ajani setting it up. Over to Saba. Hits Ethan. Over to Denzel. We're moving the ball around, but it's only around the perimeter. We're trying to find a hole. He kicks it out. Ooh, Ethan can't keep his hand on the ball. And now he's heading back down. He fouls him. He's got to relax. He's got to relax. The one thing about players with a lot of charisma and energy, once they start making a couple of mistakes, they get a little overly excited, and then they make that mistake themselves. You got to rein it back on in and wait your turn. That opportunity for a steal will happen. You just got to be patient.
Absolutely.
21 with a beautiful move to the hoop. Saba back to Ajani, over to Ethan, to Nazir. Nazir with the drive. Ooh, and he doesn't get it. He's looking for the foul, but it doesn't happen. The double team is on. Here is Ibrahim Ba. He misses. Alexander with the, ooh, but a beautiful block by Nazir. Off to the races for Saba. No foul called, which was a little crazy for me. And Johnny with the proper foul on the other side to stop Alexander from getting the easy layup. That was a smart play by Ajani. Even though he sacrificed the foul, he needed to stop that easy layup.
Me too. It's a good foul.
So one of the cardinal differences between JV and varsity, if you watched the last game, is basketball IQ and court awareness. These guys have very good IQ by knowing when to foul and when not to, and court awareness, knowing where to pass that ball and where to hold that ball to not pass it into a passing lane for somebody to poke it out. So pay attention to those major differences in the experience. And the cruise missile is on the court, ladies and gentlemen. I told you when my man Cruz gets on, the energy is going to change, and he definitely has turned the speed up. Ethan is looking around, and Ethan and Cruz on the same court. I like the way that looks. Now Saba with the ball. Looking around, surveying, finds a gap. They try to strip him, and he goes for the foul. Nice job, Saba. Oh, but they're going to call that on Lincoln. Looks like South Shore is going to bring it down, spreading it out. Oh, beautiful pass by South Shore. And number 21 leans that in and gives a little jaw jack into our Lincoln squad. And that's going to end the first quarter. 25-10 South Shore. They obviously pulled ahead with some early three-pointers by Alexander, who's quite the shooter on South Shore. And after that, we couldn't really get a lot of momentum going. South Shore has a lot of individually strong players, but I want to see them work more as a team. Meanwhile, Lincoln is doing a great job of distributing the basketball throughout their teammates before they go for that shot. So I love the way that they're playing, except sometimes they just didn't get it to drop. What do you think, Leo?
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes you just got to be patient. Gonna come.
If you had to spotlight a player on South Shore, who would it be? Which number you think is pretty good?
Number 11,
Number 11's got a torch for a hand. He is definitely hot. He's definitely hot, and hot early, right? He's one of those players that you got 2 threes in the first quarter. Whoa. You already put us up by 6.
Easy.
I must say, Ba impresses me too. He's crashing the boards. He's making sure that South Shore is getting some second opportunity looks, and that's important too. We're going to pay distinct attention to number 21 on South Shore, who gave Nazir a little jaw jack, and that's Kevin Kearney. He better live up to it. And that's a miss on South Shore. We got some new looks in for Lincoln. 0-0 out to Ethan. Ethan out to Cruz. Cruz with the speed, kicks it back to Nazir. Ethan back on in, comes in, beautiful layup, and it drops. The Cruz missile is on the floor. Watch him change this game.
Travel.
They called a foul on number 34, even though it looks like Coach Zay was motioning for a travel. And that's 2 foul shots in for South Shore. Cruz bringing it down, surveying, looking around. Ethan calling the play. Ooh, and 0-0 misses that pass. That's Mackay. And they've got the right guy on number 11. Cruz Missiles got some beautiful defense. Nice ball movement, but South Shore couldn't get it to drop. Oh, but they steal it from Ethan. And number 11 takes that delayed layup and it drops. And Lincoln needs to talk about it a little bit more. So we're in the second half. We're down by double digits. We've got to get it together, Leo.
Have to get it together
We got to get it together right now. We got to get some stops. We got to get some pops.
Have to.
And we've definitely got to contain the way that South Shore is going to start moving that ball around. All right, we inbounding it.
Right.
Cruz moves it to Nazir. Nazir dribbles around, and they call carry on Nazir. I didn't necessarily feel like it was a travel. It was just a very hard dribble, but okay. Looks like the ref is warning somebody on the bench. Number 21 with the inbound. He shoots the three, and it's good. South Shore is moving the ball around nicely, but Denzel with the beautiful block. Oh, yeah. Where is the foul? Yep, looks like they call a foul on number 21. And I think that sometimes when the refs let things go a little wayward, the players get very aggressive, right? If you let me keep on getting fouled, then after a while, I'm just going to start fouling back, and now we have a situation where this game can get out of hand. So I want to see the refs rein in some of this physical play a little bit. Denzel out to Ethan. Ethan with the shot. It's no good. Beautiful boxing out by Nazir, but he doesn't get it. And number 21 is everywhere, but his sportsmanship is a little questionable. He's also being very, very physical if you watch him, which is okay if you want to try to get the other team out of their heads, but I think it's getting a little inappropriate. All right, and this is Mackay bringing it around. Back to Denzel. Denzel kicks it to Ethan. Kick ball. And it's a deflection by South Shore to go out of bounds. So this is Denzel with the ball, and they're going to call a foul on number 24. They're going to sub in, change number 21's coming out, and they're going to go in for number 10 with South Shore. Nazir out to Denzel. Denzel with the open three. He misses it. Gets it back to Ethan. Ethan picks up his own rebound. It goes back out to the Denzel. Denzel throws up. And he misses. And we're back off to the races. Oh, Nazir with the beautiful block. Off to the races on Ethan. Ethan with a nice delayed layup, double pump. Nice job. And the momentum swells again. Come on, Lincoln. And we're coming down. Number 14 with the ball, back to number 3. That's Jarrett Dingle. Jarrett surveying, gets a great pass to number 10, but it gets stolen by a Johnny, who's coming on down. Back to Ethan. And it looks like it's going to be South Shore's ball. South Shore moving the ball around very nicely, but it gets stolen in a wayward pass. It's another whistle. And that's going to be a foul on number 10 for South Shore. Navari Sandy. And I'm seeing Coney Island Elite stepping out here. A good friend of mine, Akeem, is down there giving out pounds and saying hello to all his friends. Told you this is a well-attended game. And back, Nazir dribbles to Johnny. Johnny's calling Makai to move around. And it's gonna go back to South Shore's ball. South Shore throws it across. Number 3. Oh, and this is number 11, Alexander, who had a beautiful shooting touch in the first quarter. South Shore steals the ball back. Alexander with it. He's looking around, kicks it out to three-point range, and back to Ba. Ba looks like he was going to back Denzel up, but he doesn't. And they're going to reset. South Shore moving it around. Shoots the wayward 3 with 9 on the shot clock. Back, Alexander with the offensive rebound and the putback.
Number 11.
Johnny. Nazir catches the pass. Back to a Johnny. Down to Ethan. Ooh. So we're getting a little sloppy dribble going on there. A little sliding around on the floor. Ethan thought that there was a foul there. Felt like his jersey was being grabbed. And it's going to be a timeout called. And Lincoln wants to talk about it. And South Shore wants to talk about it too. So we're heading into the half after 3 minutes and 10. It's going to be 36-14. And again, the telling quarter is always the third.
Always.
So if we can hold ourselves down and together heading into this halftime, maybe hold them down and let them stay at about 36 and move ourselves up to at least 25, then we make this within a 10-point game. But we've got to definitely stop number 11.
Have to.
All right, and we're out of the timeout. Lincoln is hitting the floor. We've got Makai, Ethan, Nazir, Denzel, and a Johnny. A lot of ball movement from South Shore. And Alexander definitely steps out of bounds. I watched his foot do it, and it's going to go back to Lincoln. Johnny with the in pass to Mackay. Mackay's looking around, seeing what he has. Back to Johnny. Ooh, and Johnny gets stripped. And number 3 on South Shore with the easy layup. That was Jarrett Dingle. Denzel with the ball. Nazir. Back to Mackay. Back to Johnny. Nice kick out to Denzel. Back to Johnny with a beautiful pass. Nice job, Denzel.
Good ball movement as well.
Drawing the defense down to the hoop only to kick it back out.
Got fouled.
And it looks like it's going to be a jump ball and Lincoln's ball. And this is number 5 in for Johnny, and that's going to be the other Nazir, Saunders. Denzel bringing it in. Nice pass. So that is basketball IQ and court awareness. The fact that they can see each other and know where each other are going to be. And that's how Lincoln gets back in this game. Nazir with the beautiful help out defense. And they're trying to strip him. Ethan with the ball. Ethan with a beautiful shot. Man, I love that kid's offense. It's a little wayward, a little wild, but he always keeps it together, and he's good at scoring. All right, a little bit of ball movement. They're trying for the easy shot, and it's no good. Nice help out defense from Nazir Saunders. Denzel with the ball, kicks it to Mackay. Mackay with the 3. It's no good. Ooh, and Ethan couldn't put his hands on that rebound. Lets it go out, and it's going to be South Shore's ball.
Got 6 people on the court.
All right, South Shore's ball. They're bringing it down. They're passing it around to bring it down. Little ball movement by them, shifting our defense around. Guys got to watch out for the other side. Wide open shot, he misses it, and we're off to the races. Mackay with the easy layup, and they let him streak, and he gets the score. It's 22-38, and Lincoln is catching up. What did I say? If they can hold them down, keep them in the 30s, and get us to 25, we've got a game. And you hear the cheerleaders calling for it. Alexander with the shot. It doesn't drop.
Out of bounds.
And his foot is on the line. And the boys of Coney Island on that side are going nuts. What an exciting game. Mackay on the inbound. Gives it to Nazir, and Nazir gives it right back. And it looks like and there's a call on the play. I'm not sure what the call is. They're gonna inbound it to Lincoln. Ten seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We got to get a shot off. And Mackay does, and it doesn't drop. And at the half, it's 38-22 South Shore. This is still very much a game. And as I told my good friend Leo, basketball games are made in the third quarter.
Yep.
If you can catch up and pull away in the third quarter, you've got an opportunity to take that whole game. It's very smart of us to keep it relatively close. And we are going to go out for a break here at halftime. We'll see you back.
Isaiah Wilkerson, Coach Zay. When you go through adversity in basketball,
I'm confident in this
you
group.
can't
Just
just
their
get
energy
upset
alone and their effort.
pout. You gotta like figure out a way to keep moving, figure out the situation quick, adapt, and get back to it. Same thing with life. Your situation changes real quick. You don't have that much that downtime to go over it, to be upset, to pout. That's not productive. So you gotta adapt to the situation and respond. I don't want to be a head coach. That has never been my goal. It's one of those things where I was brought on by Coach Matos to help, and I was always wanting to help. I don't believe that I am ready to be a head coach. I think there comes development, there comes a certain process that goes with that. I'm on the coaching staff, and I was given a role, and I'm here to be the best at my role. It was very easy, coming in, listening to her system, getting acclimated to her system, getting acclimated to the way she does things, the way she wants to do things. And, Coach Dean and Coach Matos made it very easy and comfortable for me to do so. There's nothing to worry about. Everything else takes care of itself.
And we are back. Halftime is over, and we are back at Lincoln South Shore. Coming out of halftime, looks like it's going to be South Shore's ball, number 3, surveying the court. Back to Alexander, who's calling plays and making waves. But Abraham Lincoln steal. It's going to be a call on the play, and it's going to go back to South Shore. No, actually it's going to be kickball on South Shore. And it's going to Lincoln. A Johnny on the inbound. Out to Mackay. Mackay surveying. Gives it back to Johnny. Oh, and it's a bad wayward pass. Johnny can't get his hands on it. And it's going to be South Shore's ball. We have got to rein in those small errors because they're going to kill us in the long run. Crazy drive by South Shore. Straight on in by number 3. Very little contesting there. We got to step that defense up. Mackay bringing it down, surveying, back to a Johnny to Denzel, Denzel to Nazia, back to a Johnny. We are moving the ball around quite a bit, and Johnny gets blocked from the side, but they're going to call a foul. There's a Johnny. First shot is good, and that's 23-40. Second shot, good. All right, and now South Shore is moving that ball around to get down court. 11-3. Now back to Alexander. Alexander kicks it out. We're surveying, looking for a good shot. Number 4 is relatively open, but there's no good. Nazir tries to save it, but it goes out anyway. Number 11 on the inbound. Anthony gets bodied down, but he doesn't move.
Call timeout.
And it's going to be white ball.
No, I think they call timeout.
It's going to be a jump ball, but are they giving it to South Shore? Looks like they're giving it to South Shore. And this is that third and pivotal quarter. It's the make or break right here. You don't want South Shore to pull away too much. Even if you don't make this an even game, you definitely want to try to get yourself within about 5 so that you got a real fight in the fourth quarter. You keep them with a cushion like this. They're up by about 16. Then you're going to have a problem heading into the fourth quarter. We're inbounding. Nazir's in his face. He goes over Nazir's head. Heads over to Anthony. Oh, Anthony with the great defense. But we couldn't get that, crash that board. Ooh, and a beautiful three-point shot by number 3. Johnny screaming for his teammates, making sure that they understand what the game plan is. Saslo with the ball. Johnny grabs it right back. He throws up the floater.
Lincoln ball.
It bounces off of Nazir for half a second, but still Lincoln's ball. Johnny's looking around, surveying. He kicks it out to Nazir. Nazir with the quick little floater. Oh, and they can't get him to drop. Alexander, South Shore. Beautiful round the world layup. Crazy angle he pulled there, but it dropped. Nice job. Lincoln is now passing that ball around. Nazir getting some heavy, aggressive defense. Mackay throws it up and misses, and it's back to South Shore. And they're heading back down the races. Defense is trying to make a stop here. Nazir grabs that rebound. Ajani, and now we should go off to the races because we are down one guy if we stay ahead of South Shore, and that's exactly what we're doing. Makai with a beautiful floater that doesn't drop, but we can't seem to get a rebound. Alexander trying to muscle through, and they call a foul on number 34. We tried to call some subs in. And the ref allows for the subbing. I tell you, the refs are pretty sensitive about making sure that they can do their work before subs come in.
Make sure.
Yeah, I understand that. All right, and we are back in this game. Alexander inbounds it in. South Shore looking around, slowing it down, making some plays. Alexander wide open, which is never a good idea because he is definitely their shooter with a beautiful three-point shot. Now Denzel's getting double teamed. They pick it up, easy layup on that turnover. We have got to do better with helping each other out, get down court. We've got to do better. South Shore is putting big time pressure on. Nazir with the three, it doesn't drop. Number 21 is back in the game for South Shore, making his way down. He goes coast to coast and gets fouled. This is number 21, shooting two. Kevin Kearney. And here it is, Kevin. One shot in, shooting two. And that's two shots in. That brings this game 24 to 52. We've got a few new looks in. Ooh, Denzel's got to get his hands on the ball before he starts moving. Started moving a little faster than the ball, and that pass went wayward. But it's going to retain Lincoln's ball. Number 34, that's Denzel with the beautiful move. And that drops. Oh, and the defense really tried to stop number 24 from making that. All right, we are in a timeout right now. They're trying to consider what their next moves will be. Looks like Lincoln is down by quite a bit. We're down by about 25, which was what I was afraid of. As I said, that third quarter is going to be a make or break.
That's crucial.
Yeah, and it looks like thus far we're getting a little broken. So we're back, and it's going to be Lincoln's ball. So Ethan is with it, and he's bringing it down. Over to Nazir. Nazir with the little baseline jumper. Mackay breaks that pass up, but it still gets to South Shore. They retain their composure, and they hit that. So now Ethan is under some serious pressure. He can't get it past. Mackay's not there for the help out, and South Shore drops another bucket. Nazir bringing it down. I don't know what the game plan was there, but Nazir literally kind of tried to barrel into their center and got stopped by a wall. Went up and down, and it's going to be South Shore's ball. Number 15 on South Shore inbounds it to number 4. And they're going to move the ball around to get down. Lincoln with the full court pressure here in this third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. And we're not crashing too many boards, but there was a foul on the play. And it's a foul on Lincoln. Alexander taking 2 shots. And that first one is good. And Lincoln's going to set on up for a possible rebound. And Alexander hits both. So it looks like we're speeding the pace up, trying to move this ball a lot faster. Ajani back on the court. And number 15 called for a reaching foul. Ethan's going to get subbed out, and that's going to bring in Isaiah Chance, number 21, for Abraham Lincoln. Inbounds it across to Mackay.
Caught a foul on my drive.
Oh, and Mackay shoots one, and it's good. Shooting 2. Second one up, and that's no good. 21 with the rebound. Number 13 wide open, shoots the 3, and it is good. And we are really pulling ahead now.
Caught a foul.
Yep, South Shore is definitely focusing more on a double team and a full court press. Really trying to drown Lincoln out of this game. Making this a definitive win for them. Nazir with the ball, back to Ethan. Beautiful pass by Ethan to Nazir. Nice, up and around, but unfortunately it doesn't drop. Yes, and he's off to the races with it. Let's see what he does with it. Does he slow down? Oh, South Shore's defense is a bit sweltering there. Surprised there was no foul called on that one, but it looks like Alexander played that nice and clean. And it looks like it's going to be Lincoln's ball on a wayward pass from South Shore. While it was a great pass, I wish he would have kept his hands on it because that would have been a great play for South Shore. Ethan on the inbound. And South Shore is a little handsy on their defense, and number 14 is getting called for it. That's Angelo Guzman. Isaiah on the inbound. Hits Ethan. Ooh, Ethan tried a beautiful layup, but it got sent home by number 21 on South Shore. Saba with it. Back to Isaiah. Isaiah dribbles a bit, tries to muscle in a layup, can't get it to fall. But he gets a foul call, so he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. And South Shore is having a personnel change. All right, and Isaiah is shooting another. He hits that first foul shot. And 2 are through. 29-61, South Shore. All right, Lincoln with the full court press. Tried to crash that board, we couldn't. South Shore with their own rebound. Kearney fouled and one with a great shooting touch. Kearney, both are good. And we got some personnel changes here. In comes the cruise missile. Out goes Denzel. Ethan bringing it down. Calling the plays. Cruz is in. Back to Saba. Saba shakes and bakes a little bit. Goes in. Ooh, nice save by Nazir. And it's a foul called. Isaiah shooting 2. Way to hustle that back into play, Nazir. And Isaiah misses 1. And he hits the other. So that's 1 and 1 on that foul shot attempt. And Lincoln is starting with the serious pressure defense.
Oh, the pass. Ooh.
And we are crashing boards. Gavin rebounds. Isaiah's off to the races. He motions for the layup and gets fouled again. And we are heavy on the defense. Foul on the play there. But South Shore is back up in great health. He's doing okay, and it looks like he's going to be shooting too. And he goes 1 for 2. Lincoln's ball. Ethan's bringing it down. 19 seconds left in this quarter. Cruz under heavy defense. Nazir sets the screen. Passes it to Isaiah. Isaiah with the easy layup. It doesn't drop. And it's going to be a foul on Isaiah. And South Shore's ball. And they're passing it down. South Shore with the quick turnaround jumper. And that is going to end the third quarter. So we're heading into the fourth quarter. 33-65. South Shore. And as I said, that third quarter is a pivotal crucial quarter. It tells us where we're at, what we're doing, and how we're doing. And I don't know, it looks like we're not doing so great. We got a lot of adjustments to make. This was definitely a game of learning of what adjustments we want to make and what we want to see continue. Special shout out to Ethan, who's been playing a pretty decent game by my court. Johnny also played a pretty good game. Love the way he was playing and distributing the basketball. Nazir had some serious hustle. That's Nazir Wooden. Had some serious hustle. A couple of key rebounds. The cruise missile always brings the energy on the court. Also noticed that Anthony didn't play as much as I'd like to see him play. That's Anthony Sasto. And as well as Denzel. But when Denzel did come in, he definitely made an impact. See, if you're watching this game and you're a Lincoln student, we want to see you guys sign up for the Lincoln World Cup coming up. I think the sign-up is over, but we can't wait for that event to get started. It's going to be sometime in December, so keep your eye out on that message board on the first floor when you come in the main entrance. It'll tell you exactly what's going on. Want to also give a special shout-out to Lincoln football team playing Erasmus on Saturday at Erasmus High School at 12 o'clock. This is the semifinals of the football season, and we have made it. So congratulations to Lincoln football, and that's Coach O.C., Coach O'Connor. Can't wait to see what you guys do at Erasmus. Also, another special shout out to Lincoln's cheerleading squad, who are coming along really great. I was at the last football game in Tottenville, and they showed up and showed out. Those girls were cheering and had us all enjoying that football game. So shout out to them in their shiny new outfit uniforms and pom-poms. All right, it's inbounded. Ethan shoots it over to Nazir with a laser pass, and it goes in. Defense is a bit sweltering now. South Shore throws up an ugly one. Thought he got fouled on the play, and we're off to the races. Lincoln's got numbers, but Ethan can't keep his hands on the ball. Chance picks it up for the three. He misses. Cruz with the beautiful rebound. I thought he was going to put it right back, but he doesn't. Gets the ball poked out. And it's going to be Lincoln's ball. It's a 30-second timeout. Lincoln is talking about their next move. We're down by 30 points here in the fourth quarter with 7:20 to go. It's this is near impossible here. We're talking about what, 15 shots in to just break even. Meanwhile, we've got to make sure that South Shore doesn't get a single shot in. I don't know if that's happening, but I am impressed by the Lincoln effort, drive, and ambition and conviction to stay in this game. Cruz missile with the ball, shoots the three. It's a miss, and we are off to the races with South Shore. Nice deflection by Isaiah Chance. Cruz is off to the races. He gets fouled, and he'll be shooting two. All right, and this is Cruz shooting two. First one is good. All right, we missed one, and South Shore is down, off to the races, off a rebound. Number 32. Oh, the ball gets deflected. Nazir picks it up, shoots it to Ethan, and Ethan is off to the races. Oh, he's got a wide open shot. He misses with an air ball, but Isaiah picks it back up. Nazir with the definitive rebound, and Cruz resets it, slows it down, hands it over to Ethan. Oh, Ethan moves it around nicely. He's got a wide open three, and it's good. Foul on number 2. That's Cruz with the foul. So Lincoln here trying to turn up the defense so they can turn this thing around and maybe get it at least a bit closer. South Shore bringing it down. Number 30 on Lincoln on defense. Oh, and they call him for a foul. That's Kenneth. Foul shot, and he's hit. First one's good. This is number 3. Shooting. And that second one is missed. Nazir with the rebound, passes it to Ethan, and Ethan is headed down court. Now Ethan has a handle that allows him to go down court without getting that ball robbed. He's got a decent handle. He shifts his defenders left and right. Nice job, Ethan. We missed the shot, and now we're back on defense. Kenneth with the sweltering defense. And it seems like South Shore is slowing the game down. 35 with a wide open shot. He misses that air ball, and Ethan is running for the races. He's heading down, kicks it out. Chance goes baseline and throws a bad pass right into the hands of his defender. South Shore back on their territory. Setting things up. Cruz tries to go for the steal, misses it. There's a three-point shot, and Lincoln is back off to the races. Chance has numbers and misses the layup. Cruz. Nice. Let me tell you something. if physicality is what's required, Cruz has it in droves. He did a bump off and made sure that layup hit. Nice job, Cruz. And this game is within 16. Now, let me tell you something, Leo. I will happily eat my words. Happily so.
Happily.
If Lincoln can pull this out and at least get in within 5 points. We're at 16 now. We were down by 20. So I'm thinking the impossible dream is possible. Let's go, Rail Splitters. All right, South Shore dribbling it down. Stripped by Cruz from behind, but they recovered very nicely. It looks like they have some of their B squad on right now, South Shore. And they're moving around a little slower. And there's a call. Is it an offensive foul? No, it's going to be a foul on Nazir Wooden, number 14. South Shore shooting 2. Misses that one, and it was only shooting 1 actually. Oh, he kicks it out, but he didn't catch it, so he couldn't pop it. Now South Shore is resetting. They reset back over to that corner shot. Ooh, and he gets met with 3 defenders and fouled. And you guys hear those cheerleaders trying to throw South Shore off. Doesn't work. Number 3 hits that first foul shot. Here comes the second one. And the second foul shot is a miss. Lincoln with the rebound, and Ethan brings it down. We're moving ball around a bit. Oh, Nazir's definitely got to catch those passes, but that gets poked out by South Shore, and it's going to be Lincoln's ball. All right, so we got to get out of that. We got to get out of this timeout. 4 minutes on the clock. Score is 40-69 South Shore. We still got a lot of time, but we definitely have to turn up all aspects of our game, offensively and defensively. We got to shut South Shore down, and they've got a couple of weapons sitting on the bench right now, and as we speak, getting some air. Cruz with the ball. Now Chance. Isaiah looking around. Ethan with it. Little ball movement there. Ooh, he shoots that 3. It doesn't connect. We can't seem to crash that board, and it's going to be South Shore's rebound. So South Shore is going to slow this game down just to run the clock. Number 35 looked around, and he's just going to go up himself and get fouled. And he's going to be shooting two. .35 misses one. And South Shore secures a 30-point lead with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this quarter. Ethan with a nice in and out. And it's Lincoln's ball on the out of bounds. He inbounds it, shoots the three. Oh, and it's no good. But it was a beautiful look. There was no other shot to take there.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
And that's good on Isaiah's first attempt. First foul shot is good. Looking for the second one. And 2 shots dropped. Woo! And Mr. Cruz with a beautiful block pass, keeping South Shore on this side of the court. Number 15 bringing it down. Wooden tries to poke it out, but it winds up going out of bounds on him. Rather, Kenneth. South Shore's got an inbound. And an easy layup for South Shore on the setup of the inbound. Ethan is bringing it down, surveying what he's got. Hits it to Isaiah. Isaiah tries to streak it to Cruz, but it gets poked out, and it's South Shore's ball. Oh, but a nice little poke out ourselves by Lincoln. Cruz tried to make a creative pass out to Isaiah. It gets broken up. Ethan is now fighting in defense in transition. He fights it off, and he gets it back. We've got numbers with Cruz ahead. And Ethan takes the shot himself. 72-42, South Shore 30-point lead. Number 15 on South Shore coming on down. Oh, and South Shore definitely had the numbers. Nazir tried to go for the block, missed it. South Shore with the putback. Kenneth bringing it down, passes it to Isaiah. Oh, Isaiah tried to kick it to Cruz. It gets picked up and picked off. Cruz with the run fast defense meets him back down, pokes it out. He goes out of bounds, and it's South Shore's ball in their territory. Oh, and South Shore muscles down another one, making the score 76-44 with 1:30 left. Cruz with the ball, out to Isaiah. Isaiah out to Ethan. And they are keeping Lincoln on the perimeter. Nice pass And Chance with the three-pointer, bringing us to 47. And the full court pressure is still in effect. And it looks like South Shore still gets that quick little score. 40 seconds, about 40 seconds left in this game. Ooh, and it's a wayward pass on Isaiah. And this was a hard-fought game for Lincoln. Couple of mistakes here and there. But South Shore definitely came and brought it. Ooh, and it's that dribble broken up. Kenneth off to the races. And his layup connects. Bringing us 78-49. Oh, and Isaiah breaks up that pass. And it looks like we're going to rack up on a lot of little quick points. Oh, but he misses a wide open layup. Ethan picks it up. Quick stop and pop. Misses that one. And South Shore has the ball and is going to run the clock down to the end of the game. And that's going to finish it. South Shore 78, Abraham Lincoln 49. Thanks so much for tuning in to Abraham Lincoln Media. I want to thank my co-commentator, Leo, for coming out and hanging out with me for these two games. What do you think, Leo?
Hard-fought games fell short, but on to the next.
That's right. On to the next one. This is just the beginning of the season. We've got a lot of basketball more to play. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This is Mr. Everyman, Mr. Peter Andros, and Leo signing out.